Hi everyone. So today is the second day of the PHP dangerous mixing with React.js, and today we will be completely doing a demo of PHP and React, PHP APIs building, and in React we will be let's say like let's create a to-do application or something. So Ansh, you are here. So let's talk something.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Praveen, for that start. And I welcome you all. And good afternoon, first of all, to everyone. And as you all know, we began a journey in this tutorial, which is regarding React.js and the PHP APIs. And we had covered certain important aspects of this yesterday. So without taking much of your time, I would like to hand over to Praveen. And one small notice that I'd like to say. Don't forget to give the quiz and the attendance that we'll provide after the session. There are short prizes at the end of that quiz. And that's it for now. Thank you all for
There
joining.
are some awesome questions as well.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it will be appreciated if everyone joins it. And it will be a fun experience to test what we have learned as well. So, okay, then over to you, Praveen.
100%. And don't forget, go to the stream, hit the like button. Let's make it at least 20 likes. And so today, what we are going to do in quick agenda, we are going to work with PHP to do a small crude app, and we will also look at why PHP was started, who started it, etc. And then it's just a small, simple story. And then we will directly get into the nitty-gritty details of how to make PHP work with React. PHP is extremely old and React is extremely new. So they have this, grandpa grandson relationship. So it is kind of like we need to do a lot of things to make PHP work on React. So with respect to REST APIs and PHP, it is again a kind of like complete crazy stuff. So that is the reason we are also using something like URL rewriting and other things on the PHP side. But at the same time, we are also working with React to send it using JSON headers and other things. So these are a couple of things that we will be working on. And without further delay, and one more thing, please make sure if you have any questions, just raise your hand. I mean, like, don't raise your hand. Just go ahead and send a message in the YouTube chat or the Zoom chat. It's going to be the same. So both of us, like, we can just get this thing done. And don't forget to hit the stream like button and then put it on mute on your browser in case if you're on Zoom, so that it doesn't cause any interference or something like that. Okay, so without further delay, I believe we have waited for some more time. Like it would be nice. So anyway, we are going to just discuss a couple of things, and it would be right time to start now. And since we have just 1 hour left, so hey Neon and Ragul, nice to meet you both on the stream. And for those people who have come new, here's the stream link. Go ahead, hit it, and let me share my screen and start working on the stuff that we need to work on. So I'm gonna start with this. Okay, I believe everyone would be able to see my screen. So let me share the screen. Is it working? Yep, it is working, right? Okay. Can someone confirm from the YouTube side of things if it is working?
Yeah, it's working.
Super. Is my voice and audio everything clear, right? Right. Okay, cool. So what we were doing last time was we went for the Scotch thing, right? So the way you will be running Scotch is by using Vagrant Up. So we are using Vagrant Scotch Box, and that actually provisions the disk and everything. So it does the installation of LAMP stack, and it is running on a Ubuntu. There are many reasons why we are doing this way. A couple of reasons which I would like to say is, number one, you could use Windows, you could use Linux, you could use Mac, etc. And in that case, there could be a problem like there are a couple of software that will run only on Windows. There are a couple of software that run only on Unix-based machine. PHP is basically Unix-based one, right? So considering all those things, there is a big problem if you are using XAMPP or WAMP or MAMP or something like that. I mean, like if you are using this on Windows, there will be a problem. That is the reason we went for the Scotch box. So Windows doesn't support URL rewriting and other things. I guess it supports URL rewriting in Windows or not. I need to have a look at it because WAMP server in Windows, I don't think it supports. But we need to have a look. And coming back to our application, let's try to open a new window, browser window, and then I'm going to put p1.im. Oh, sorry, it's p3.im, right? Yeah. So it says hello API here. Great. So we have got our first thing running correctly. But the thing is, what we need to do is the first thing is what's PHP doing really? So PHP is using something like a URL form encoded, www form encoded. So that is the problem why PHP is totally different from the JavaScript equivalent, which is the Express.js. So, and one more thing, using the we are talking about something called URL rewriting, right? Sorry. So we need to do a catch all URL, something like that, which is technically the how should I say this? That is the equivalent of like what we will be working with in Express.js as well. So we need to send all the requests to the index.php where we will be using htaccess or something similar to it. Okay, so we'll be doing all these things. So if we try to use p1/API/users or something like that, it is going to say not found. It's an Apache Ubuntu server or something like this. This is not what we were looking for, correct? So in that case, we need to also try to handle all those things. So this is what we will be first dealing with in PHP side of things. And let's try to do it very quickly, as quick as possible. And in case of any questions, please feel free to ask me. And don't forget, hit the stream like icon, see like button, and then subscribe to the channel. Let me quickly check the comments from the YouTube. All good, great, looks nice. So let's without any delay, let's go ahead. I'm going to open VS Code and open the p3.im, which we opened yesterday. So far what we have done is we just made only one thing, like ob start and header type. Header is the content type is application/JSON. This is mainly required for running APIs. So APIs will be looking for JSON responses. So that is the reason we have used content type application/JSON, and anything that we are going to send out here will be JSON encoded. And another thing is we also need to do something totally different. So for example, this is my website. Okay. And let's say in case if I'm okay, let's open the events website. This is so big. So this is an events website. This has like scheduler thing, and it looks very, very normal, very, like a very safe website. But what if I have an application that gets all your Gmail entries, because you have logged in Gmail, and Gmail obviously uses Ajax calls, right? It uses a lot of Ajax calls. And what if I'm able to fetch all the Gmail applications, like for example, https mail.google.com or something like that, and then I get all the data from your mail account, and I can even send this to another thing. Like for example, go to events.php, Praveen.signs, and let's say there is a dump.php or something like that. Dump all the emails to my website. I will be able to read all the emails, right? But this is not the right thing that needs to happen here. So how exactly the browser prevents this? So if you do this, you could see a couple of error messages coming in. So if you see this, there is something, it says access to fetch at https mail.google.com from the origin events.praveen.signs has been blocked by CORS policy. No access control allow origin header is present, and the requested resource is not allowed to be used or something like that. So this completely fails. This is a browser side, client side protection. Most of the people who are using a normal browser will not be able to get this thing. That's the reason people say, please go for a good browser like Chrome or Firefox. Don't go for old browsers like Internet Explorer 6 or Internet Explorer 7, 8, 9, etc. So I do understand that has been deprecated, but still most of the people are still using it. So try to refrain from using old browsers. those people who have come new, welcome. Go to the stream in case if you want to rewind and see if you have whatever you have missed. So it's all here. The stream is DVR compatible, so that you can actually go back in time and look at it. Maybe look at 2x or something like that, so that you are catching up with what we are working on right now. Right. So coming to the next thing, what we have to do is we need to do give this particular header in the PHP side of things. So we are giving another header here. Header here, which says access control allow origin. We are going to give star. Okay. If you do this, and if we go to this API part, and then if I'm running the console again, I could see that access control allow origin is star. And then we have got the content length and all these things. All the other things are good. The content type will also be displayed here. I believe it's application/JSON. Okay. So every single thing is displayed here. So it works perfectly fine. The next thing that we will be doing is we need to create a simple thing. So why exactly PHP is being banned in many places, we have literally no clue. It could be that it is so simple to fix, work with, or something like that. But okay, I'm just kidding. I don't know why people hate PHP, but this was actually a hobby project which was created by Rasmus Lerdoff. That is the person who actually created PHP. He started this whole PHP application like a personal homepage. But unfortunately, fortunately, we could say that, hey, Hamad, yeah, fortunately, we could say that a lot of people have actually taken in a big way. Something like the whole Wikipedia is using PHP. The Facebook complete infrastructure is using PHP. The Sky Sports, and all the other different things, they are all using PHP. So these are a couple of things which I wanted to say that is like really good with PHP. So something that started as a personal homepage by Rasmus Lerdoff has become something really cool. So since PHP is very old, it is using the request response system using a URL encoded input, which is actually in our terms, we can say it is very much similar to body parser in Express.js. So PHP requests will not catch whatever React will be sending to PHP. So we need to somehow make that thing done, and we will make sure we will work on that as well. But before that, the first thing that we need to do is we need to somehow add a way to send all the requests to the index.php. For example, if you do anything like p3.im and hello, it's gonna say not found. This is not what we want, right? So for that, what we will be doing is we will be creating something called as htaccess. This is only applicable for Apache based web servers. So I'm using touch command. Windows, I don't know what is the Windows equivalent of it. .htaccess. I guess you can use Vim or like edit or something like that. So once you use htaccess, you will be able to use something like rules or something like that. htaccess for directing all requests to index.php. So redirect all to index.php using htaccess. This is one of the most asked questions or something like that. So this is something people have tried, but there is only one difference with whatever this person has done because of the thing here. So let's just go ahead and use the same thing here, whatever this person has given. So this is the htaccess, which means you are just telling the rewrite engine to become on. Okay, this is the module that makes the rewrite possible. Rewrite engine in Apache servers, Apache plus PHP servers, rewrite engine, you are switching it on. Then if this particular request is not a file or not a directory, then the rewrite rule is going to be whatever is there, send it as a path to index.php. That is what it says. Now you could see that there is something called as path. Path is a get variable here. So we can also do echo JSON. I told you, right? Everything is going to be JSON encoded. JSON encode $_ request. Something like this we will put. Okay. And let's save it. And let's see what is coming here. So I use p3.im/hello, right? If I refresh this one, I get path equal to hello. And if I use something like /API/users/signin, something like this, look at this. I get, so first thing I get is, I don't know why there are like two things are coming in, but anyway, right. The first one is path will be API/users/signin. So any questions so far? anything like, did you understand everything, like whatever we have told so far? It is about HT access. It is about how you will be accessing the path. You will be sending all these data to PHP, index.php, one particular index.php, URL rewriting, something like that. So if we try to put something like let's say, is anyone there in the Zoom chat or YouTube chat? Just make some noise. I wanted to use some names. Hey Sasi Praveen, yes, I am using Oh My ZSH, one of my most favorite. You could have seen that in my list of development environment elements, right? So yes, I'm okay. So we have Sri Rama Ashok. So let me take it as Ashok. So if I say user/Ashok, I would be able to see that it is being dynamically captured. Everything has been getting captured. Okay. So this is something which I wanted to tell how things are working. So now what we need to do is, and we can also try putting Ashok/Aditya. So everything works. So we are able to see that there are these things. This is the path that is also getting. Also, we can also do something like explode. So request of path with slash. So I get into API users Ashok Aditya. These things are working perfectly fine. So Ashok and Aditya, sorry, Sri Rama, Ashoka, Adakoli, and N Aditya, please connect with me on LinkedIn. You're getting some special goodies. So let's talk about it soon. Okay. Thanks for being the first. Right. Awesome. Okay. That is great. The next thing which I want you to say is, let's see how we can start with a simple to-do application. Okay. Now we need to also look at the request method. Okay. PHP, how to find request method. There is something called a server underscore method. Okay. So this is what we will be using a request method like. Okay. So we have the server underscore request method. So what we are going to do is, along with this, let's make it as an array. So that's the first thing. So inside the array, we'll also try to use server underscore request method. So if you refresh this, we can see that it is a get method. Okay. Then what else do we have? Let's use this. So we have a get method, and okay, or else we can do something like this. Method. It's going to be path. So, these are associative arrays. So you can do really nice things. That's why I love PHP sometimes. So look at this. So it's actually an object that has a method which is get and path which is going in this way. Okay, cool. So far we are clear with what exactly are we getting. So this is the first step to make all the requests go to index.php. Second thing is, how are we going to get the method? What method are we using? We are using method get. Okay, good. Now, next thing is, we cannot do all the other methods. Please send me a request, not just follow me, so that I can talk to you. Connection request I was talking about. Thank you. So let's go ahead and find the right Postman window. It's a bit slow. Sorry about that. Let me check the messages in the meantime. So where is our YouTube? Oh, we have Aris Ahmed. I guess just go slightly back and tell what exactly I told. What does PHP uses as default? SQL or no SQL database? I guess PHP, in simple terms, PHP's wife is a MySQL. That way we can tell. Okay, cool. Right. Can we get at least 20 likes for this video? All right. Okay. Coming back to this one. Yeah, as I said, it is MySQL, but we are not using any database right now. It is not mainly about PHP. It's about connecting PHP with React.js. So that is the main thing that we are looking for. And coming to the post data and other things. Okay, so we have got these 4 things. Let's try to find the right thing for us. So this is the ToDo login, not this one. I guess this is the right thing that we need to be using. So let's go for this one. Yeah, okay. I hope everyone is able to see this. I'm going to make a post request and I'm going to give HTTP. It's a HTTP here, p3.im. And this is not a public site. It's a local site. So don't try to attempt to open this one. Let's say API/hello/world/anyone's name should I use? Sasi/Praveen, something like that. If I do a get request, okay. So in the response I get is a nice JSON, which is path having all these things and method is get. Okay. So if I do a post request, I get all the same path, but method is post. What about delete? I'm able to get the method as delete as well. Put works, patch works. So remember yesterday we were talking about APIs. What are all the different types of things that we need to use? So create, read, update, and delete, and all these things as well. And apart from this, if we try to use brew and send, the method is getting actually saved, which is perfectly fine. So we have PHP is so powerful, PHP is so flexible, so that it is really good. So let's go on. Let's see what we can do with this one. Okay. So now we are able to see that there are different methods available. So we can do a switch. Okay. Switch. First switch is about request method. So let's go with switch method. And then the next thing is switching the path as well. Okay. So we need to first do the different cases. So we start with get break, post, put. We are not using patch. Put is for update, and delete. Okay. Four cases we are actually concentrating, and then we are also thinking about the path as well. So let's go for the request path. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of everything here, and for every single thing here in this, we can also do another switch statement. And don't forget, you need to also give the ultimate output as well. Okay. So here we can give what path that you want. Break, default, die. Oops, wrong method or path. Okay, something like that we have given here. So default needs to go a bit back. So far, we have just created a simple, based on this request, based on this path, what you need to do. Okay, let's say if I'll put API/users/login or something like this. Okay, on the get request, or users slash Praveen, something like this we will put. We can give echo. Oh, by the way, this die thing, it needs to be JSON encoded. So don't forget JSON_encode. Close this. Actually, make it as an array, an associative array. Why? We need to tell whether the error is true or false and the message. So this is going to be the message, and this is going to be error, true, comma, and the message. Okay, so we have some issues here. So let me try to work on this one. So echo, again, it's going to be, or else let me just put a die instead of all these things. We don't need a break statement as well. Die will actually immediately get rid of it. Why? Parse error. What kind of a parse error is this? So I've got that API/users/Praveen, which is good. Die. Why is there a parse error? There should be some kind of like a small mistake I might have done, and because of that the error will come. Okay, let me have a quick look at what is happening here. Parse error, unexpected break. Unexpected break. On which line? Line 10. There's no line 10 break. I don't know what exactly happened just now. So this is a problem with I don't know. I don't know what exactly happened really. Seriously, it is confusing. So we have got the wrong method or post, all those things is there. So this is good. Now, if we try to do this way, okay, so API users Praveen. I try to do API users Praveen. Wrong method. Okay, wrong method is fine, but also tell me what is happening with the with what is the method or what is the path I have been hit. So something like that also we can try to tell the users, so that that would become a debugging thing. So wrong method or path, let's try to give on the right side, give a path, and then let's use the $request path. API slash users slash API slash users slash Praveen. That is exactly what I got here. Request of path. Any questions? Sorry. Any ideas why it is not working? Okay. I don't understand here. So this is the same thing which I have written here as well, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try to see. Oh, wait, this is my fault. I'm giving error true here. Fine. Hey, Praveen. There you go. So error false and everything looks perfectly fine. So these are a couple of data that we usually give here. So error and message, and then path will be attached to this. This is just normally how APIs will work in simple terms. And let's do one single way of doing an API. So which is going to be if we are trying to try to get the list of, let's do something like list of users. Okay, so API slash users, that is one particular API we can do. Error false. Message is going to be, I want to send all the users from here. Okay, so I'll create a users array here, $users equal to a new array. Okay, an array that doesn't have anything. Okay, if I refresh this one, true, error is true. Okay, API users, and the message, you get literally nothing because we don't have any users in our application. So in case if you want to add a new user, it is creating. So we will be using a post method. So in this post method, we will use the same thing, API slash users, but we need to get some data from the place. Okay, so let's do the JSON encode and all these things. Any questions? Error is false, and user added successfully. Path is this one. Okay, now here we need to try to add the user. So we need to also give a body, whatever we got it in the request. $_request, if I give, you will be able to see nothing in this. Sorry, API slash users. All right. So if we go here as a post, and then if I do API slash users, so body has got path. That's it. If I try to give some body here in a raw method using JSON, and then if I put something like username, whose username should I put? Who wants to get added here? Type your name in chat. People who are in Zoom, they can immediately add. Okay, in the meantime, I'll just try to answer the questions. There are some questions in the YouTube live chat. So Aris Ahmed, in a few seconds. So once we are done with the PHP side of things, we will be working on the React side of things. There's Thunder Client. I know about Thunder Client. Thunder Client hasn't Yes, it is being there. Okay, so let's try to use the name Ananya Singh. Okay, and then Ananya, please message me on LinkedIn, and Shifali too. So I believe Aditya and are already receiving it. So Aditya Raj Maheshwari, Ananya Singh, and Shefali. I'm expecting your messages on LinkedIn. Okay, let's see what exactly this comes up. Oh, something is wrong here. So let's see what exactly it says. Automatically populating HTTP raw post data is deprecated and will be okay. So what am I supposed to do now? Cannot modify header and information. Actually, we tried setting the OB start. But still it keeps saying this one, which is interesting. So I gave a post. Body doesn't have this one. Line number 4. Headers already sent in line number 4. Line number 3. Okay, 4 and 3. What did we do? Yeah, 4 and 3, we just created this one. And we also added the OB start, right? This is interesting. So we need to do this one. Okay, so instead of this one, HTTP raw post data is deprecated and it will be removed in the future version. So that is fine. So in that case, what we need to do is we are not supposed to use the request. Okay, $_request we should not use. In case if we are using the path thing, that is completely fine. Okay, so let's try to make this request path as $_get path. Get is another variable which we will be using as a global thing. Okay, thank you, Sri Rama. Still, we get this problem because I guess it is about how it works. Okay, so in that case, what we will do is we'll try to do any _ set particular thing. So this is the reason it is actually sending out the whole stuff, right? So -1. This will make an error. Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. So let's try to use the PHP input stream here. And I guess the reason why I'm getting it is because of this one. Is there any other $_request? Okay, so we should, since PHP, I told you PHP is very old, we need to use the PHP input stream. How we are going to do is we will be doing a JSON decode and get contents of PHP input stream. So this is a file. It's an internal file. PHP can read it as. So now if we try to do this, does it still have an issue? Okay, interesting. So let me try to remove all these 2 headers and see what is happening here. We are able to get the username. Okay, so body username is coming. But the only thing that we need to do is we need to somehow do this particular thing. So let's see the internet for this one. How to remove the warning. Okay, so this is something which you need to do. This error means that if you are sending an empty post request. Okay, this is interesting. So we should think of something like totally in a different way. So I guess I need to set the INI file. So in that case, what we can do is change ini PHP ini in Scotch vagrant. Okay, so this is one way of doing things. So let's try to go for vagrant SSH, and then let's go to the conf d. Or why should I do this way? I can directly do vim and add this one, right? So user.ini. Boom. There you go. We have got all these things, error reporting, etc. Everything is here. So all we need to do is we just need to get rid of this particular error. So for that, even they themselves, they have given this particular thing. Always populate this thing. So actually, we should not display the errors here, but anyway, equal to -1. Let's try to do this one. Nice. This is how it should be. Damn. So I guess we need to use the sudo permissions. Okay, -1. And the next thing that we need to do is restart it. Okay, so that takes some time. Okay, that is done. So let's see if this still works. Send. Error false. That's great. So we have got this pretty. Why is it showing us HTML? No, it is actually JSON. Right. So error false. Username is an. Okay, the reason is we did not give that particular thing. We actually gotten rid of these two headers, right? That's the reason. So boom, we have got user added successfully. Username Ananya Singh. Why is everyone not able to connect with me on LinkedIn? So all you need to do is click on the right side button. There will be a more button and click on the connect. That should be it. Shefali, please try again. Let me know. Okay. Now, first thing that I need to say is, so we need to push the things into this array. Okay. So the way you push it in PHP is in a simple way we can do. So post, we have got this API/users. Okay, this is the post button, and $users equal to, with the array opening, we can just give this body thing. So $body equal to this. So inside $body, we need the username here. So $body username. So we do this, and user added successfully. That is the message. Since this is the users thing, so users $users. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. So I'm gonna try sending the request to this particular person. And if I try running it, whoa. JSON decode should be true. So let's try once again. Error false, users Ananya Singh. Send it once again, users again Ananya Singh. Why? Okay, the reason here is a users here will keep on getting reinitialized at this point. We should put it in some other way. So welcome to sessions. So let's start with session start, and then this users is going to be session of users, right? So API users. So in case if you want it to be here, what we can do is, instead of using this way, $_session users. So we are going to replace everything with session of users. So $users, wherever it is. So there is one here. There are two, right? That's it. So if we try to do this once again, we have Ananya Singh once, And if we try to do again another time, Ananya Singh comes twice. So we should also do some kind of like a way to disallow multiple usernames. Okay, Shefali, are you able to send the connection request successfully now? Okay, so let's try adding Shefali now. So this way, we are able to see that the users are correctly getting updated. So if I try to use the get request here, error is false, and you're able to get these things. Now, if I do the post request and try to send, I'm again getting only the status 200 okay, but we need to do something else here. So what I wanted to do is I need to send a status which is totally different. So sending status messages, status numbers, send different HTTP. Okay, wait. We have HTTP statuses online. So we can give 201 created. So how we should be giving it in the PHP. Here they haven't given, here they have given Symfony, but not anything else. There is something called as HTTP response code. What we need to do is we just need to set the response code before it is sent. So if we have the post, let us send API users. If this is done, it's 201. So let's see if that works. So in Postman, if we are trying to send another one here, we are getting status 201 created. Request has been fulfilled and a new resource has been created. Now the next thing is the funny part. So let's try to delete everything. So inside the delete path, we need to find the particular element. So this might not exactly work as expected. So what we need to do is we have to put everything in the default case because this is a dynamic data, right? So if let's try to split the path. Okay. Path components explode /$ get path, and the main thing that we will be looking for is it should be API/users/ something. Okay, so $path components 0. So you can actually use something like this $path components as 1 is equal to, you don't really use triple equal to's here. So let's go with this one, API/users, and then you have $path components of 2 is not empty. So not empty path components of 2. So if we give this way, we will be able to tell that this has a non-empty thing. Then do something else, die. Okay, so that is exactly what we are doing. So here we are going to die in a good death. This is so wrong in many ways, but so error is false. Message, we have to delete the particular ID of the username. Okay, so if there is a user particular ID, we have to remove that user. Okay, so that is what we are going to do, and let's see how we can do. And after this, we will directly jump into React for seeing how we can connect it with this one. So just adding and deleting, that's it. adding, listing, and deleting. Okay. So here we have got these things, right? Oops, wrong method, path, etc. Now, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, delete an array entry by ID. So delete. Actually, we'll be doing soft deletes, right? So what we will be doing here is in this part. This is the path component of 2. So $_session of username. So what was it again? Users path component of 2 equal to null. We are just setting it like this, and we can also send the users again. Users. So this way it will show you the removed user, or at least that particular user will be null. Okay. So if I refresh this page, oh, why am I getting this one? Okay. On line number 14. So 14, because the session is not enabled, so we can give or an empty array. In case if the session is just created, you can give something like an empty array. It's not working. Nah, doesn't work. Actually, nothing works. Message is false. Oh, undefined index users. Okay, let's just do this way. Let's use it this way. So session start is done. If $_session of users, we need to check if is set. If not set, then we are going to initialize it with an array. Okay, now it should work. Error false, everything works fine. Let me quickly check the YouTube live stream as well. Hey, Sushmita is here. Hi, Sushmita. Explode is like split in JavaScript. That is completely correct. Yes, that's right. Okay, now the moment we were able to complete these things, we can connect it to React now. So let's quickly check. Not this one. So this works. Error is false. You're able to do these things. Okay, good. So can you also check? Okay, can we have some more likes here on this stream? Okay, fine. The next thing that we are going to do is get all the users in this way. So we are going to do a post method in this as well. So fetch /API/users. I'll give method post, and body we need to give JSON.stringify. Let's give username. Who was the other person? Shefali, right? So let's use Shefali's name here. It's a promise. It shows it as pending. Oh, wow. It says it is created. Cool. So we have actually given the right request payload and it says created. So if I refresh this page, I would be able to see Shefali's name here. Cool. The next thing that we need to do is let's add another username. So let's use Ananya Singh and paste it. And then if we refresh it here, we are able to see Shefali and Ananya Singh here. So if I try to open a particular user, I would be getting this particular path is not found. So inside the default, like how we just did before, we just need to do the same kind of thing for the for this one as well. So inside the default, if we are doing this one, so let's copy this whole thing and use the path components and other things. So in our get variable, we just did this. Now, this is the API users, this is the user ID, etc. And this is going to be the exact response we need to give. So message is going to be this particular thing. I hope this works, but let's see. Error false. And we have Ananya Singh as the user. If you put 2, undefined offset. Okay. Okay, I guess, yeah, it's 0 entered, right? So 0, because it is, again, it is not, it might consider it as an empty. So let's try to use the string length as well. It's greater than 0. So this we might need to, boom, there you go. So error false, we are getting Shefali's name here. So message is Shefali. That is what we will be looking at. And if we go for 1, we will be getting Ananya Singh. Let's try to add one more person to be deleted. So fetch API/users, method post, all these things are fine. Okay, user created. So that we also need to know the user's number as well, right? So user added successfully, but we need to know the count of $_session of users. So this is the main thing that we need to look at. Okay, so let's see why. What is the problem here? T-string or variable. User count of session of users. We're closing the count. Problem is somewhere else. Session. No. This is okay, fine. Let's try to do that. No, even still, it doesn't work. There is some other issue. Unexpected this T in caps then white space. Okay. T string or variable or number in line number 53. 53 is this one. Yes. So let me try to remove all these things. Okay. That works.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Hi.
Can you put in like backslash before double quotes and user? I guess that.
No, I don't think that is the problem. If you try to do this one, let's say if I'm using the count of session as well, it works. Oh, okay. All right. This is interesting. Nope. Okay. So if I try, this is not the right way to do, because this is inside you're already inside the PHP mode. So I guess it is just that PHP is not able to handle complex stuff here. So $count. Same thing I'm just going to do, but here I'm going to do $count. See, it works. I have literally no clue what is happening here. So now if I try to do another person, please, let's use Deep. So if I get a promise pending, and if you go inside the created, dude, where is my preview? Okay, let's try once again. The preview is not coming actually, to be honest. This is so crazy. Okay, so we have post and we have Shefali here. Okay, see, we are able to get the preview here, which says user 6 added successfully. Sending it again, user 7 added successfully. So we are able to get the IDs as well, and which is perfect. And now if we try to go to a user of, let's try to delete the user, delete user 7 and try to send it over. Error is false. Look at this. The user has been null. We can also do this one for this Ananya, the dupe Ananya. So send, that became null. So kind of like we were able to set up the complete thing here. Damn, we have got to this level, but we are running out of time. Is there anyone? I mean, like, do you have? Should we do another session on this? What do you think? I don't know what will the organizers think, but tomorrow there is also. I have to go to my office as well, so that is another big problem. So when can we have another session? Sorry, Aris, I thought we will be working on React as well today, but PHP itself took so long, so we were not able to do it. Hack Club team, V80 team.
One second, Praveen, just one second.
Okay, so we'll wait for the team to talk something. Okay, but in the meantime, we will try to do something about this. So in simple terms, if you want to create a React application, we can do that right now. Let's see how quick we can do things. Okay, damn, this is so bad. So let's say I create a. So the first thing that you need to do is using npx. I believe a lot of people might know what are all the basic commands to create a React application. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do npx create React app, and then use a client as the input parameter. So this will install CRA template first, and then the CRA template will install React DOM, React scripts, etc. And then this is how it is going to start go with the flow. Okay, take some time. It depends on the client speed, internet speed, etc. So let's see how long it takes. Most probably it will be not more than few seconds, but let's see.
Praveen.
Yes.
Hi, Praveen. Yeah. So we would also like very much if we organize another session, but regarding the timings and everything, we will brief you as well and the participants as well.
Okay, we'll come with the nice agreement, and then we will try to connect these two things as quick as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Or else
we
will
need
just
to fit it in between other workshops as well. So we'll tell you and the participants as well.
What about other participants? How many of you want the next session? Please let me know. Please put it in the chat just once. Okay, there are so many people who are raising their hands. And what about folks from YouTube? Hey, Vidya Lakshmi. Why is this completely stopped? I mean, React is sometimes messing up with, NPM is sometimes messing up with these things. So I have got like so many React installations in my machine. So that actually makes my machine so slow. Let's do whatever is possible in our end. So yes, we have got more than 11 hand raises. 12, 15, boom. So many people have said yes. So let's go into the client. Let's try doing npm start. Before that, I wanted to make sure I am in the correct thing. And then let's start the React application. Boom. So this is how you will be starting a React application. All you need to do is it automatically gets connected with your React app and it starts running on its own. So this is actually a good way to go for. Okay, so coming back to our Hack Club and other folks. So let's have another session with this one. So I'm just gonna go back to my talk and stop the screen sharing. So far, how was it? What did you think? I believe there's a feedback form and some kind of a quiz or something like this. So go ahead, and let me know.
Yeah, and also we have allowed them to, they can unmute themselves if they want to say something.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
please.
have the permission to. And we'll also share the link shortly.
Awesome. So let me know if I should stop the live stream as well. Like we are done with most of the things. We can go for a part 3, which is awesome. So let's go for a part 3. And the thing which I would like to say before I leave is always stay home, stay safe. Make sure you follow all the COVID protocols and be alive. So that's all I would like to say. So thanks a lot for coming in, and we will see in the part 2, part 3, which I will soon announce using my LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere. So hit the subscribe and notification bell so that you'll get notified of all these things. And with that being, thank you,
Praveen, for that great session. And